Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for Channel Disturbance. This is a GW Tiger. It's the Tier 9 German SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Tundra, and this one is under the command of hossballs. Okay, game's underway. Now he's got the big gun on this one, 21cm, 1100 alpha, penetrating 53mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 12 meters. But it's also got a huge reload time. Yeah, 36.24 seconds. Yeah, it's kind of long. And on caliber wise, it's actually only slightly bigger, very slightly bigger than the 203mm that you find on the 8-inch and also on the Soviet Arty. Well, he's headed off to the west side of the map, probably to the usual position, but he was spotted by that Object 263. Now he's going to have to stay here for a moment to avoid getting swatted by the enemy Arty. The enemy Arty is an M53 M55, which has got an 8-inch howitzer, or probably has at least. And now he's on the move again. I think it's a reasonable amount of time for the M53 to get busy with somebody else. Now this actual Arty was based on the Tiger II. Never actually got built, but it was they were testing at the time. They had a hull and they were working on it, but the gun was not actually mounted at the time that the Americans found it. So it more than likely they were still in the pre-production phase. Well, he actually hit 3 tanks with one shot there. Damaged the IS-6, the Lerva and the IS-22. Now, at times like this, it really does pay to have premium rounds, because although they cost more, you can actually hit more tanks with one shot. And that Lerva is in a real desperate need to get taken out of the game. And they're all bunching together again, and we're almost loaded. We're ready to shoot now. Rounds out straight away, and 2 tanks were hit this time, but 4 tanks were stunned. Now we can't hit that Emil because he's actually, or the Emil 2, he's behind that rock at the moment, so he's out of the game. Oh, he's coming round to join them. How nice. Well, looks like he's going to be taking some damage as well. Our Carnarvon's doing a good job holding them back for the moment. And we're almost loaded. Rounds out. And 4 tanks were hit this time. He did 11 hit points of damage to the Lerva, 302 to the IS-6, 475 to the 7032, and he did track damage to the Emil for 214 hit points. But the enemy has got themselves an AT-15, and they are now pushing through this pass, trying to move as fast as they can, but they've now met a 50 TP and a 53 TP holding them up, and the next round is almost ready. Rounds out, and 3 enemy tanks hit simultaneously. So it's a lot of devastation going on down here, but we're about to lose our 53 TP. Yep, and now our team are coming up behind them. Yep, they're actually facing the problem that they are about to be outflanked. They've got caught in a crossfire. Now, if only that's Udes to our right can actually get involved, he could start shooting them in the rear, just as they're trying to fight their way back to their own lines. We're almost loaded. Lining up the AT-15, rounds out. Direct hit, 384, and he's now one shot. And he's stunned. And of course the Lerva is about to get shot in the rear, even though he's actually trying to get back. And there goes the AT-15. The IS-6 is a one-shot, but you can see that hossballs is going to hit the Lerva. The IS-6 is down, he's out. Lerva's next. Almost loaded. This is going to be pretty nasty for him. Rounds out. And he's gone. So we're one tank up on the enemy. All the heavies have been wiped out, bar one, and that enemy heavy is actually up on the hill, the E75TS. And so hossballs is now looking for a target over this end of the map, the east side. He's going to go for that E75, which is basically a lurver in other clothing. Almost loaded. Lining him up. Rounds out. 239 and some stun, and he's picking up stun assist, and the E75's gone. So only 4 enemy tanks left. There's T-44-100 up here, who managed to get south. I don't to the north rather. Don't understand how he managed to get round. Maybe he actually came via the river. But the enemy is now outnumbered. Here comes the T-44. The Leopards found him. The Udas has found him. Almost ready to fire. We've got a red line though. He's too close to us now, so we can't get a shot. Not from this position. Need to be slightly further to the south. Okay, down here we've got an Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. Lining up a shot. He's lightly armoured, so this shell's going to do a huge amount of damage to him. Round out. Wipes him out. That was a penetrating shot for sure. And there's only one enemy tank left. It's Barask. Somewhere in the south. I think it's going to be the Samur that will find him first. He's very near the spawn point, so he might be AFK. Well, hossballs is now loaded. Now, rounds out. Going for the Barask. And he hits it. And potentially that might be the high caliber as well as winning the game. Didn't get the kill, but he did get some damage. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. See how he got on. Well, it was an ace tanker for hossballs and the GW Tiger. He managed to get a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 21. He also got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Confederate medal as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate from that game was 6,060. Yes, he was hitting multiple tanks with the same shots. Let's have a look at team score. Highest damage, 4,740 hit points of damage. The only player over 4,000 damage in total. There was 2 players who managed to get over 3,000 though. One of those was the Leopard prototype on the enemy team with 3474, and the Leopard prototype on his own team 3005. And the next high score after that was the Smurf, was 2493. When it came to kills, it was the Leopard prototype did the best with 6 kills, and after that it was the RU251 on the enemy team with 3, and then we got hossballs and the Smurf with 2 kills as well as the Emil 2. When it came to base XP though, it was the Leopard prototype who got it. 1,232 basic to him, 1,214 to hossballs, and 1,062 to the Smur SM. He fired 9 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 1 penetration, 20 splash. Damage of 4,740 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 2, 214 hit points of damage assistance, and 1,263 hit points of stun assist off 18 stuns. On a free player count, he earned 40,006 credits, and after ammunition resupply, still took away a profit of 21,286 credits. He received 7 bonds for the awards and 1,214 base XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. But it was a bit of a turkey shoot. He was perfectly right there. He was firing in rounds and hitting 3 or 4 tanks at a time. So no wonder there was far more stuns in that game, far more splashes, that is, 20 than shots fired, because he was hitting multiple tanks with each shot. So very well played indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.